Okay, so we've got a window sticker here, price of 46,845 Canadian for a 2025 XLT all-wheel drive Ford Maverick with the hybrid engine. To be honest, I mean, if you want a cheaper truck and you just don't want to spend a ton of money, this will probably be the truck for you. I wouldn't say by any means it is luxurious. All right, everyone, I've got a 2025 Ford Maverick XLT all-wheel drive here in space white. I would say that this color, first off, is beautiful, but it's not necessarily a white. It's got kind of gray, white, and honestly a little tinge of blue, I would say, but it's more of a flat color. Now, one thing that I love about the 2025 model year for Maverick is the whole redesign here at the front. I love the C-shaped lights here we've got at the front. Now, I do wish they put the LED daytime running lights here on all of the trims, but you have to get a Lariat to get them. So starting here at the front, we've got LED lights, as we can see. Now, as we carry over to the center here, we've got a blacked out grille with the Ford badge there in the middle. No 360 camera here or parking sensors, but we do get some, plastic there at the bottom of the bumper. Overall, I do have to say that the front end still looks good. On the hood here, we can see we've got two black decals here to add, I guess, a little bit of contrast here at the front. But overall, I do have to say it does look good. Now, I am here at Kitchener Ford in Kitchener, Ontario. And if you want to take a look at this Maverick, go look at their inventory. So that's it at the front here, guys. Let's take a look underneath the hood. So underneath the hood of this Ford Maverick, got the 2.5-liter hybrid, producing 191 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque, mated to a CV transmission. So if you're not really too concerned about power, and you just, more focused on fuel economy, this would be the truck for you overall because of its size and then the engine being pretty small. So that's it underneath the hood here. Let's take a look around the truck. So taking a look around the Ford Maverick, we'll start with the tire and wheel setup. We are sitting on 225/55 R19s. Now, you do get a really nice blacked out wheel, as we can see. You do get a plastic liner in there as well inside the fender. On the side of the fender, we got the XLT badge in this plastic piece. The mirror cap here is in a black color, as well as the top roof, as we can see. Now, I'll give you guys a side profile view of the truck. Don't really expect it to be pretty big. I do have to say it is a small pickup truck. I'm about 5'10", 5'11", and I can see over top of the truck. So you can tell that the front door is a lot larger than the back. But the nice thing is, when I show you guys, the back door opens almost 90 degrees. Now, as we can also see, the handles here are plastic, but you do get keyless entry only on the front two doors. Now, here's a look at what the interior looks like on the passenger side. So you do get a two-tone. You've got gray and black, but it is all manual adjustments. But it is also a blue color, as we can see, pretty much all around the dash, and then also here on the door panel. So it is mostly plastic over here and here, but you do get a soft touch material here, and then a cubby down below. Now, what I meant to you guys here, when I open the back door, we can see that this door does open almost 90 degrees. So the entry point to get in is a lot better, but it is a small back here. So with that seat pushed up like that, I probably would be able to fit back here, right? But if it's pushed back a little bit more like that driver, I probably wouldn't be able to. The nice thing is it does have a little bit of an indent here at the top. So if you are a little bit taller, you might have a decent amount of headroom. Other than that, it's not too big back here. Now, looking at this bed, this is about, I believe, a 5-foot bed. Here's also a look at the back tire and wheel setup, and they are the same dimensions, and you got a plastic liner there as well. So that's it for a side profile view, guys. Let's take a look at the back. So in the back here of the Ford Maverick, we'll start right here in the middle. We've got the Ford badge that's blacked out. We've got Maverick stamped in the tailgate. We've got a hitch down there, so it can pull a couple thousand pounds. Now, we do have an LED kind of light around these tail lights here, but more of a halogen light right here. Now, as we open the back, as we can see, it doesn't have a spray bed liner, but we do get a plug back here, which is a 120, and then we get some storage over there on the passenger side. No rear sliding window also, as we can see, and this tailgate part also is not a soft close. But that's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at those rear seats behind the driver. Okay, so into the back here of the Maverick behind the driver. We'll start here with the door panel. Same type of material here. It's all hard touch except right here. It's a little soft. I'm not too sure if I like this overall design here, but it's got a window control switch there. You've got a spot there to put a water bottle. And then as we carry over to the seat, it's a two-tone gray with some black. And then over here, we do have two USB-Cs and a 120, which is nice to have. But overall, it's okay. I mean, I would say for me personally, like I said, I'm about 5'10", 5'11", and if this seat's back the way it is, I probably wouldn't be able to fit back here. So you'd probably have to be a little bit smaller. No sunroof, also as we could see, but you got an indent here for a little bit of taller passengers. That's it at the back here, guys. Let's take a look at the front. Okay, so in the front here of the Ford Maverick XLT, we'll start with the door panel. We've got a kind of hard touch plastic here, soft touch here where your arm would lay. We've got lock and unlock window and mirror controls there, and then your speaker down below. As we can also see, it is in a blue color. We don't have anything here on the door sill, but the nice thing is with the driver's seat, it is automatic. At the top here, we could see that this seat is a two-tone black and gray color, but it is a cloth material. But overall, it's not a terrible place to sit. So that's it before we hop in. Let's take a look at the interior. So we are inside the Ford Maverick. We'll start here with the steering wheel. We've got a leather-wrapped steering wheel, I would say. It feels good. On the left side, we've got your volume and cruise control. On the right here, we've got your Bluetooth settings with your toggle for your tuning knob. And then also here, we've got the menu button for your front infotainment. So, you know, you can kind of go through and control what you want. You got a My View, you got your trip if you want. I just kind of leave it on a calm screen there. Now, it does come with lane keeping assist right here. If you push this button here on the side, this is your toggle for your blinkers and then also your toggle for your wipers. Now at the top here, it is a hard touch plastic. You do get a cubby over here, but overall you've got the same type of design that's on the door over here on the dash. You have to note here on the left side, you've got your lights here, and then you've got a tailgate light, as we could see, which is pretty cool. And then you've got your fuel cap there that you can open. Now here is your front infotainment. So the screen is definitely bigger, and I'm happy they did put a bigger screen in it. It doesn't have dual zone climate, unfortunately, but you do get heated seats on both sides with a heated steering wheel there. You've got, you know, audio here and a phone. It does have Apple CarPlay, so you can put your navigation, but it doesn't have navigation here from factory. You've got your settings button there too, and then you've got features here. So it does have driver assistance there, which we can click, and then you've got pre-collision alert and, you know, all your safety tech there. Overall, it's not a terrible screen. You got your climate also in the screen, so you'd have to control it via the screen. Down here, we've got your vents here with your volume. We've got your toggle here for your tuning, and then this here will turn your screen off, basically putting it in a calm mode, and just click it and it goes back on. Max defrost and then auto hold there. Down below that, we've got a 12-volt USB-C and USB, and then a cubby here for your phone or other things. Push button start is there as well. Over here, we've got your transmission select, parking brake, and then traction control on or off with cup holders there. And then as you can see, we've got a little bit more of storage pockets there. And then here is your center console, which is pretty deep. And as we can see, it carries that blue coloring pretty much around the whole interior. And at the top here, we've got your light switch with your visor. And then, as I said before, no sunroof. So, you know what, overall, if you guys want a cheap truck, you'll definitely notice it. I mean, it's not luxurious, and if you just want a pickup truck that's all-wheel drive, this might be your truck that you need. So the window sticker is actually just over there behind the passenger seat there. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, so we've got a window sticker here, price of 46,845 Canadian for a 2025 XLT all-wheel drive Ford Maverick with the hybrid engine. So that concludes this review. To be honest, I mean, if you want a cheaper truck and you just don't want to spend a ton of money, this will probably be the truck for you. I wouldn't say by any means it is luxurious, but you know, if you're just wanting to just have a pickup truck with a bed, this will be for you. So that concludes this review, guys, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.